Hello lovely people, welcome back again to another video. I hope you all are doing wonderfully well. Today we are making authentic Ghana Shito recipe. Yes, this is black chili sauce and it's very delicious, trust me, and very easy to prepare. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, kindly subscribe to my channel and be part of this beautiful family. Let's get started. So for this recipe, we're going to need fresh ginger, garlic, fresh pepper, a lot of onions, and we're going to need some shrimp powder as well, some herrings powder, red chili pepper, and some natural spices, which I have some dried rosemary, anise seed, cloves, and some bay leaves. And I also have some tomato paste. It is optional, but trust me, let's wait and see why I added this to it, and some cooking oil. Okay, so to my blender I'm going to add a little amount of cooking oil. To that I'm going to add in all my natural spices and also the ginger, garlic, pepper, and some onions. Okay, blend very well until everything becomes very smooth. So to my heated pan, I'm going to add in my blended ingredients, and the reason why I didn't add in water to blend this is because I don't want this to take long whilst frying. We are not going to cook this, we're going to fry everything. Okay, so I'm going to add in the leftover oil and I'm going to give this a very good mix, cover it and allow it to cook on medium heat for about 20 to 30 minutes. Yes, we're going to cook this until the color turns into something like a brownish color. And after extra 20 minutes, just look at how the oil has settled on top beautifully. You might think the oil is too much, but yeah, Shito requires a lot of oil and this is even small. I'll add in more when needed. Okay, so I'm going to give this a very good mix and allow it to cook for extra 20 more minutes until I see a little bit of bubbles on the surface of the oil, indicating that there is no water in your onions again. So let's cover it and cook for extra 20 minutes. And after 20 more minutes, do you see the bubbles over there? And the color has turned from a whitish color to a brown color, and that means your onions has fried very well. So next I'm going to go in with my tomato puree, and traditionally Shito requires just onions and your chili pepper, and you can add in some shrimp powder and you are good to go. But adding in tomato paste will add extra flavor to your Shito, and make sure not to add in too much tomato paste, because trust me, when you add in too much tomato paste you're going to end up having a sour Shito, and we don't want that. Okay, so stir everything together very nicely and allow everything to cook on medium heat for about 30 more minutes. And remember, I didn't add in any water to this, so this won't take long to fry at all. But trust me, when you add in water to blend your ingredients, your Shito is going to take a long time to fry. So approximately I fried this for about 1 hour 15 minutes and it was ready. And this is after 20 more minutes of frying the tomatoes, and it is almost done. So I'm going to give this a very good mix and cover it again to cook for extra 20 more minutes. And to my lovely returning and new subscribers right here, you guys are too much. High five to everyone. Thank you for liking my video, sharing, commenting. Fam, I am truly grateful. And now after extra 20 more minutes, do you see the bubbles right there? That means it is ready. So I'm going to go in with some chili pepper, and trust me, the chili pepper is always to your taste. My taste will not be your taste. Okay, so make sure not to add in more if you don't want too much pepper. So give this a very good mix and cover it to cook for another 10 more minutes, because we want it to cook very well. And as soon as I added in the pepper, do you see the color difference right now? It is beginning to turn into a black color, and that is what I am looking for. So let's cover it again to cook for extra 10 more minutes. And after extra 10 more minutes, the shito smells really good. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and add in my shrimp powder and my herrings powder, and this will help your shito turn into that black color you are looking for. And shito without your herrings and your shrimp powder is not shito, okay? So next I'm going to go in with some homemade all-purpose seasoning, and I'm going to add in enough of this because this will help your shito taste really good. And I'm going to give this a very good mix and allow it to cook for extra 10 to 15 more minutes. And at this point, you can taste for salt if it is okay, because mind you, the shrimp powder and the herrings powder contains a little bit of salt. So if you don't want to add in too much salt, it is okay. But I'm going to go ahead and add in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt, and I taste for it, and I need to add in more all-purpose seasoning. Trust me, this is to my taste, but if you don't want to add in more, feel free to omit it, okay? And just look at the color right now, and it's looking all heavy. But do you see the surface of the shito doesn't have enough oil? So I'm going to go in with more oil, because trust me, if you don't add in more oil, your shito is really going to go bad very easily, and we don't want that. After all this stress, we want our shito to last for a year. Yes, if you fry this very well, your shito can last for a year without going bad. So I added in more oil because I want my shito to stay long. Cover it and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 more minutes. And when your oil begins to settle on top beautifully, that means your shito is ready. Fam, let me know in the comment section what you think about this shito recipe, and what are you going to pair with this shito recipe, okay? So I'm going to pair mine with some KENKEY. You can pair with some yam, jollof rice, banku, plantain, or even bread. Yes, I once ate this with some bread, and trust me, it was super good. If you love sweet things like me, you just have to try everything sweet. Now let me share with you this great tip of how you can preserve your shito from going bad, okay? So after you've done your shito like this, just leave it to cool overnight for about 6 hours to cool down completely before you put this in your airtight containers. Trust me, make sure your airtight containers doesn't contain any water. And when you're going to scoop some of your shito, make sure to go in with clean spoon, and after that you clean the edges of your airtight container to make sure you don't have any leftover shito around it. And also make sure that you always have oil on top of your shito to preserve it from going bad. So with this way, your shito can keep long as possible. So if you enjoyed this video and you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, kindly do that and be part of this beautiful family. Thank you for watching.